How's it going, Hardwood Nation? I'm your host, Niehaus, and I'm joined by Alexander lead reporter Maggie Shandrick, and we traveled to Athens tonight where the Alexander Spartans fell to the Athens Bulldogs 71-60. Now the Athens Bulldogs, they came out to a hot start, 8-0 lead to start the game, but that second quarter, what was the story for Alexander in the second quarter?
Well, you know, it was a packed gym tonight, and first quarter, Alexander could not get their shots going. They were turning the ball over a lot, and after the first quarter, they were down 16-5, but you know what, Nick, the second quarter was a whole different story. Their shots were falling, and they were breaking Athens' 2-3 defense that was hard for them to break in the first quarter, and they went into halftime down 31-27, so they made a big leap in the second quarter.
Yeah, and we noticed that ball movement was really key for Alexander. They were moving the ball around the perimeter, finding those open shots that they needed to break that 2-3 zone, so that was big. But the story of the game was how chippy this game was. Coming down to the final, in the final quarter, there were 2 technicals. 2 Athens fans were thrown out of the game, actually, and there was an intentional foul. This was a chippy game, closely called by the refs. And I asked Coach Kozart for the Athens Bulldogs what he tells his team when it's going down like that. He said, hey, keep fighting. He told him it's just basketball, so keep fighting. We'll take this one. Now, I know that Logan Maxfield, he was huge for the Bulldogs coming down to the stretch. Who was big for Alexander, Maggie?
I'm going to have to say sophomore Caleb Terry. Usually he is a starter, but he came off the bench tonight, and I think that was very beneficial for him and his team. He finished the game with 20 points, and he actually tied the game up 47-47 on 2 free throws with 7 minutes and 18 seconds left in the game. But unfortunately for the Spartans, Athens wasn't going to let that go. And they had 2 threes made by Isaiah Butcher and Robert Dickelman, and they just weren't going to let this game go. They wanted to get that second place finish in the TVC behind Benton County, and they proved it tonight. Yeah,
props to Alexander for hanging around. I mean, it was a pretty tough game, fought hard by both teams, but Athens was just able to pull it off. That was, however, for second place in the TVC-Ohio, so both teams really wanted that win. Now that's all we got for you for tonight. Now, our coverage doesn't stop here. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and add us on Snapchat. Now for Maggie Shandrick, I'm Nick Niehaus reminding you to be heroic.